Hello, everyone. I want to share a short word with you, and I'm going to read for us from 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 24. It says, "Faithful is he that calls you, who also will do it." The thought that has been meditating in my mind is that God will not fail you. But when I was thinking about that, God said to me, it's not only that He will not fail me, He cannot fail me. And I realized that, when God is when God is love, the only way that He can responding towards a person is with love. It is in His innermost being. It is who He is. And God is faithful. It is His character. So when He responds towards you, He cannot be faithless. Now, I know this can be a very tough subject because people can ask, yeah, but I've felt disappointment, or yeah, maybe I thought that I had faith for something and God didn't come through to me. Something that I have learned in my walk is that obviously we don't have necessarily answers for all of these questions, and or we at least need more time to discuss them in more depth. But I do not keep myself busy with the the methods of how God works. I don't ask God why He did something or how He does something in my life. What I stick to is what I know, and I know that God is faithful. So He cannot fail me. If I put my trust in God, He cannot disappoint me. That is what the word says. So there is a two part. There is two parts to this. The first is that God is faithful and He cannot change. Then there is a part that we need to, by faith, we put our trust in Him. When we put our trust in Him, we cannot be disappointed. If we have felt disappointment, I want to say yes, it's on our part that maybe we didn't have faith, even though we thought that we had faith. But sometimes I even feel like I don't want to explain it. If something doesn't go my way, I don't want to explain it. Sometimes people will say things like, "Yeah, God didn't come through for you on this because He wants something better for you." And yes, obviously that can be true. But sometimes I just don't understand. And I just leave it at that. Bill Johnson usually says that if you want peace, you need to let go of your understanding, because the word says that He gives us peace that transcends understanding. So for me, I trust that God knows all things. And I know that I'm also growing in my faith towards Him. So I realize that things will not be perfect. I realize that things might not always go according to what I think it should, or even sometimes according to what the word says. But what I know is that God is standing at the finish line and He has everything in His hand. He has it all together. So if I continue putting my life and surrendering my life to Him, I know that the outcome will be good. Romans 8 says that that all things work together for those who love Him. So my part is this, is to love God. My part is this, is to have faith in Him. And also to be faithful. So when He gives us a word, when He gives instruction, when He gives you something to do, to be obedient and walk in that. I've also in this week spoken about when we miss it, when we take the wrong step, when we're maybe not obedient. So I'm not going to repeat myself on obviously what God's response will be. It's grace and mercy, and He will get us, on the right track again. But from our side, I don't reason, I don't try to understand, I don't ask the questions of the how and the where and the what and those things. My part is love Him, trust Him, and to be obedient. May you today see how God is faithful in your life, because that is who He is. He will not fail you. Bless you.